For many survivors of violence in Boston, the month of December can be a time of pain and healing. That's the reason for one event to spread the spirit of peace in Dorchester, the 17th annual Christmas with Bobby event on Saturday. To tell us about it is the main organizer, the founder of the Bobby Mendes Peace Legacy, Isaura Mendes. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for doing great work for the community.
Well, you're the one doing the work. So
we all do the great work.
Talk about what this event is like, because in many sense, this is like a normal Christmas for people.
This event is growing and is going to be powerful. It will bring so many kids together for Christmas. It's not about the kids, but we also bring the grown-up together. And we eat together, and our kids playing together, celebrate Christmas, and here we are, 17th annual Bobby Mendes Peace Legacy Christmas with Bobby.
Take us back to the first time you did this, because you're a survivor. You have two sons who were lost to violence, and you're coming into this time of the year. Talk about how you decided to have an event like this.
Well, Christmas is big. The holiday of the New Year's and Christmas and Thanksgiving, it all come jammed almost in the same time. And we, as a survivor, it was hard for us to really do things without people talk. So we passed. In 2000, we coming together with my organization and Louis D. Brown organization and other organization, and we coming together. We passed Survivors Month, and it was passed September 28, 2000. And then we started celebrating November 20 to December 20. We reach out, do every person, the survivor, if we want to do something in memory of our children, we do it. And we ask people to come and support us. And I picked Christmas with Bobby. And we've been doing it for 17 years.
Well, of course, one of the most important things you do here is you give toys to the kids.
Yeah, I gave, for the first time from the beginning, it was no toys. It was a lot of struggle. I remember I used to give any little things, put them in a bag and give it to them. But for some reason, 2004, when my son Matthew spoke about courage at the Christian Science Church. And then after that, I spoke to different people at the Christian Science Church, and they decided to give us toys. So I remember that year, they gave us 400 toys. And every kid in the neighborhood get more than one toys. And then we continue, and then Toy for Tot came along. It is so blessed. Sometimes I just don't understand how things work so powerful in people's life. And then Toy for Tot found our Christmas party, and it's like they say, whatever the toys that you need, we give it to you. But I only get 200. This time I ask for 150, and they probably give me 200. And we at the Kroc Center, we bring the children together, but we have to give the number of the children that is coming together. Before, we don't have to. Everybody come together. Everybody come. We give the toys. And we don't even get the name of the people who come in, the children who come in. But this time, we had to get the name of the children. So we get 100, but then we register 150, and we don't have no room. It's and people call, and I feel bad because I wanted to serve everybody, but it's just I can't bring so many more than 150.
We're talking with Isaura Mendes from the Bobby Mendes Peace Legacy. Is that right? Talk about what this event has become, because I imagine for some people, especially in this neighborhood, it's almost like it isn't the holidays unless you go to this and see people.
For the Christmas with Bobby?
The people who take part in it, yeah.
For people who take part of it, a lot of people don't believe it, that we can do it. And some people believe it. People come. And we struggle for a long time. And, but for whatever we believe, or whatever wants to come. And we serve the children. And it's not about, from the beginning when we started, it was like for survivors' children. But I come to realize that everybody in the neighborhood is, the children born in our neighborhood is survivor. So I don't really ask for survivor anymore. I say, I just put the name there, the telephone number, and then sometimes I post it in the neighborhood, and people call, and we have it in a Survivors Awareness Month, and people call, and I just register them for the Christmas with Bobby.
Now, I know this is a time of year when if people have been lost, you notice it, when people get together for Christmas dinner or something like that. But when you go to an event like this and you see other survivors that you've seen before and you can talk to them, how does that make you feel?
It makes feel, because it feel, we wish nobody don't have to get killed so we can get somebody just like us, but unfortunately it happened, and it helped because you're going through the same thing, and nobody is just criticize anybody for the things that you do that is look crazy or look not supposed to be, and we do it. And it's a great support for survivor family to come in together this time of year. And before I get here, coming today, I had a survivor, the mom, who was supposed to come with me to be with me to talk about this Christmas with Bobby. But for some reason, something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong, because I wait for her, she didn't come. She's also lost 2 of her children, and her son. And she's, I don't know. And when you become a victim of a homicide, it's like a cancer. It's like, it just continues to happen to you. But sometimes some people look at it like people are bad, like the family are bad, the children are bad, and they get shot, but it's not about that. It's some angry people out there who wants to go and take life, and it can happen to anybody. You could have a necktie, walk around the neighborhood, or do the good work and still get shot.
Let's talk about the good work, because you have young people going to this event who, if it hasn't happened already, they're getting all these negative messages that glorify violence, and they come to an event like this and they see people like you, your parents, sending a different message.
Oh, we have a lot of love for the children, for the grown-up, for the people who come in, and we have a lot of love. We come in together and we celebrate this day, and I feel love everywhere I go, because I also reach out to 5 state prison, and I go twice a month. I'm a regular volunteer in Bridgewater prison, and I go there and I do it, but I feel sad a lot of time. Sometimes I feel like give up. I feel like a lot of time I see people care, but then I say people don't care. But I continue. Every year I say I'm gonna give up, but then I say, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm hope one day, because, the Christmas with Bobby been here for 17 years, but there's so many other people who go and organize another Christmas party while we already have something going on for 17 years. They can come together with me and then celebrate Christmas party in honor of our children, but children that is living, and bring our children and grown up together and have a wonderful time.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Okay, thank you.
Isaura Mendes.